Hey guys, so I just saw the latest episode of The Walking Dead, and real fast spoilers, just so you know, I'm gonna be talking about everything that happened. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely turn from this video because I'm gonna be talking about everything that's happened, and like immediately. So like, you don't want to have this blown. Yeah, I have mixed emotions with this episode. Okay, so as y'all know, if you did see it, Tyrese dies, and I did not agree with that. I mean, of course, who would agree with it? But it really took away from Beth, in my opinion. Like, I mean, Beth just died, and none of us even got to mourn her. She died at the end of the last episode. And then they killed Tyrese, and Tyrese's end was so sad that it blew Beth's end away. And if I was the actress, I'd be kind of sad like, dag, the fans didn't even have time to mourn me, and they just killed Tyrese. And it just felt really strange. It's a really odd episode because first, why was Glenn there? Immediately when I saw them driving, it was Glenn, Rick, Michonne, Tyrese, and Noah. I said, why wasn't Glenn with Maggie? Maggie had just lost Beth. I mean, right now she needs somebody to be with her. She needs somebody to hold her and hug her, and no one was even crying. I mean, they just lost a big major character. I mean, Beth was from the farm. That's a long time to be with somebody in a zombie apocalypse, and it was like Glenn was just cool, and they were trying to find a place to stay, and Michonne being the one to want to find a place to stay was really odd. She's always been such a silent huntress, and to have her be like, we got to find a place, and then like her katana failed her with, it was like a piece of, I think, like piece of wood in the guy's neck, whatever, and the zombie, and she tried to kill him. And I said, and she needed saving. I'm like, okay, this is not. I don't know. It just didn't feel like the Walking Dead that I knew. Like when they, I mean, also Tyrese had to hear a zombie. You're not going to tell me in a zombie apocalypse that a baby and Carl and some way weaker characters are making it, but the big strong characters are just dying. And I'm like, Tyrese was so big and so strong, and you mean this little kid walker gonna be the one that's gonna eat and hurt him? Really? That he didn't hear them? He didn't hear the shuffle walk behind them? That was implausible. And Noah, they're gonna make people hate the Noah character because first of all, for Noah to come, Beth had to be killed, and now Tyrese being killed, and Noah is such a new character. I mean, if they had started killing characters like that with any of the other new members, we would have hated him too. Like, Noah's been having back-to-back. I mean, Noah's gotten a rough. There's gonna be everybody hates Noah, like everybody hates Chris, real soon. Because first, he almost killed Daryl and Carol when he opened up the tents and let the walkers come and get them and stole their weapons, and now Beth dies, and now Tyrese dies, all for him in his house. I'm like, man, you're gonna make everybody hate this character. You're not giving him a really good deal. But yeah, so the episode, of course, was powerful. Just to get back to the episode, it was a powerful episode. Another thing it was really well directed, but another thing I didn't care for is the characters that came back to see Tyrese. Okay, where was his girlfriend? I mean, he was dying, supposedly. And if this was all in his head and there was nobody really there, where was his girlfriend? Instead, the governor? I mean, I'm so tired of that guy. when somebody dies, especially somebody like him, I don't want to see him. It was nice seeing Beth. It was nice seeing the two girls that got killed, and it was nice seeing Bob. I think I liked seeing Bob the most out of everybody. He was still Mr. Pleasant Bob, and I just didn't care for seeing the governor or that other guy. That other guy, in my opinion, was just not important enough to Tyrese to be there. You know, like, I just didn't think he was important enough to Tyrese to be there. And then it made it feel like all bad people and good people just ended up sad at the end. Just, I don't know, it made me feel bad inside. And it's like they didn't get away. And like the bad looked more cleaned up than the good. The governor looked like he was cool. And I said, governor was shot in the head. If Beth had her wounds on her, and the two little girls had their wounds on them, and Bob was missing a leg, then the governor should have had a bullet in his head and a knife through his chest. I mean, to keep it consistent. But the two bad guys were like not even wounded, and that was really, really annoying for me. I'm like, come on, keep it consistent. If the good guys gotta walk around with their new fresh wounds they had before they died, then the bad guys gotta have their fresh wounds before they died too. And the part that was scary, I'm going to say too much, but the part that was scary was when that governor's hurt into something. I was going to it, but that was scary. That's really a cool scene. But where was his girlfriend? If they hired back everybody else to play the dreamscape, his girlfriend, I would have loved when he turned around, his girlfriend was the one holding him. Because even if that was not even happening, but it was in his head, that would be the one that he would want to see the most. That's the one that started Tyrese's whole strange behavior. I mean, Tyrese was a pretty level guy. But when somebody killed his girlfriend and burnt her up, he became crazy. And then we found out who did it. He became really laid back, and it should have been the girlfriend. Even if they wanted to show like half her face burnt, like that would have been kind of cool too. Like if they had half her face burnt and half of it not, but she was still delicate and treating him well, that would have made more sense to me than the people that he did see in his dreamscape. That was kind of weird. But yeah, overall it was a powerful episode, but one that really left a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, seriously, I was gonna make a video about it Sunday night, but after watching it, I was like, I said, I don't really want to. Like, I need some time. I need some time to get myself together. Because I didn't really, I mean, it was too dramatic. It was kind of sad. Not kind of, it was really sad. And that's not how it would have really started off the season. I mean, after losing Beth, they should have been all hunkering down in the house, maybe, crying, talking, not going to Noah's place. I mean, I don't know, but tell me in the comments what y'all thought about it. If y'all felt like me, or if you thought it was wonderful, if you thought it need some help, I really would love to know everything. It was a good episode, but I think it needs some work. And like I said, in all my videos, I'm an author. Check out my book in the link below. It's a fantasy/sci-fi. And I will talk to y'all guys later. Okay. Bye.